What is up, my fellow soloists? The Soloist here. Welcome back to the Soloist Community, gaming community. In this video, we're looking at a Jump Force Gum Gum Hawk tutorial. Not actually using the move, but a counter tutorial. A lot of you guys have issues dealing with players online who literally just spam the hell out of Gum Gum Red Hawk, and that's not fun to play against. So I'm going to give you guys some tips as to how I deal with it in matches, but also not only deal with it, punish the players that actually spam the hell out of it. So yeah, so this can be a quick tutorial. Obviously, we know that when you see somebody use Gum Gum Red Hawk, it forces you to guard a lot of the times. And if you face a switch spammer, honestly, my best tool for you is to be aware of that even before it happens. So one weakness that this thing does have, it moves super slow, though it has great tracking. So be mindful of that, and you could always jump out of it, right? There's even times that if somebody was to use Gum Gum Red Hawk, if you jump high enough and get hit at the right point, it'll stun you in the air, but not actually give you damage. So that's not something everybody knows. So if you do see it coming up, sometimes the best thing to do is actually jump in the air high enough at the right point. You might be able to get that sweet spot. You get hit backwards, or I think you just fall to the ground, sorry, and you actually take no damage or very minimal damage at that. So that's definitely an option there. Second option you want to consider is be mindful of when and where the Gum Gum Hawk started. So if it's a support, or if it's the main character that the person you're playing against is using, notice when it starts, and you'll be able to space it a lot of the times very easily and efficiently. There's players that you're going to play that when they use the move, they expect it to hit him. They expect it to get all the way to him. Let's see if I can do it here. But it stops right before. If you can start to get a feel for how, the range on some of these moves, you can just sit there, recover, and charge up your ability bar because you know that it's not going to hit you. So that's something you also want to get used to. Now, that's pretty basic information. The reason why you're watching this is for these two tips I'm going to give you guys here. The way to stop Gum Gum Red Hawk is by switching, right? We know that when you switch in this game, if the character that you're switching gets hit before he's actually, finished the whole switching animation where he actually reaches the character, it will stop you from switching and force you to play back as the character that was initially there before. So in this situation here with my main CAC, if I were to switch to Prometheus and Prometheus would have got hit, I would still be my CAC controlling that character. So what you want to do, because Gum Gum Hawk is an area of effect attack, that whatever you switch to is going to go to Gum Gum Red Hawk. Knowing that it'll actually stop Gum Gum Red Hawk, you will still take the damage on that character, but at that point in time, you have an opponent that is entirely open to attack, right? You have an opponent that is entirely open to attack. They can take a special, you can, get a combo started and do all of that stuff there. So that's the first option. The second option, and I have two examples here that I'm going to show you guys of actual matches. The second option is using an attack of one character, switching to another one, and then blocking with that character there. Okay? So what do I mean? Switching, but attacking with the first character and blocking with the second one. So as you saw there, I attacked with my CAC, but I blocked with my other one. You don't want to stand side by side like I did in that example. What you want to do is use it, stop it halfway through your dash, so you create some distance between your first character and your next character. And again, I'll show you examples of this. This character and the next character. That way, your other character doesn't get hit by it. And you'll be able to stop and take the hit from the Gum Gum Red Hawk, but also, have some sort of advantage from it from the first attack. Just like that there. Okay. And I'm going to show you guys two quick examples I have here. One is against a Dark End spammer, but we're not going to worry about that. So, sorry about that. That must have been super loud. Okay. Just gonna mute the game audio real quick, and I'm gonna show you guys this. Just turn that down a little bit. So this example is at here, the second one here. So you're gonna see it. So this is the second round of the match. This is a player, I'm not sure who it is, but this is a player that I've played, you know, countless times before in the past, and I know their tendencies. I know that when they feel threatened or endangered when they play, that they resort to just waking up and doing some sort of ability. Either it's wake up special or get up attack, something like that. So I knew in this example here coming up, she switched. If you look in the bottom left-hand corner, he already used a switch, so he doesn't have, you know, a way to get out of it. He doesn't have a full ability bar meter to awaken out of it. So when I hit him back, I knew at this point in time, they're going to awaken, or sorry, not awaken. They're going to get up and use Gum Gum Red Hawk. So what I did is, because I knew that was going to happen, I already initiated my switch, sent out missiles, knowing that the switch wouldn't work. Though I took damage from it, and I am going to take damage from it, it stopped him at the distance where my missiles would hit him, giving me the advantage to blow him up and then to follow up with an air attack. Alright, so let's bring that back. Show you guys from the beginning. Boom, attack, knew he was going to do it. Took the first hit, took the first guy out, and I was able to follow up with an attack right there. Alright, so that's the first example I wanted to show you guys. I know it does take some technique. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. That's why I mentioned what I mentioned earlier on in the video, which is, you know, the distancing and things like that. But there's that first cannon. I'll show you the second cannon here. And this clip here is 1 minute. Okay. So right there, I noticed as soon as I attacked, and that's why I did the feint, the fake, whatever boo win move that is called. Faked him out. I knew I'd be able to get to him in time to grab him before he's actually able to spam that, because I know that's what these Luffy players do. Right? So let's see how this plays out. He hits me once with it, hits me twice with it. Oh, damn. So clearly this guy's going to spam the hell out of me with this. He has two characters that have the same move. He must have realized in some other matches that that has worked for him, right? So he's going to continue to do this. This is what you're going to see here. Right? Does it again. Right? So at this point, I'm like, oh, okay, this is what's going to happen. I understand how this game is going to be played. All right? So let it continue. He's now switched in Luffy again. So look, at this point here, again, I knew he was waiting on using this move. So this is where I'm going to show you that other technique that I talked about. You're going to see it right here, where I've created enough distance, and Prometheus does that really well. I've created enough distance that I'd be able to use an ability move, switch to a safer distance, halfway in between, so he's not going to hit both of us, or one of us, and block the attack, but also punish them for spamming the hell out of Gum Gum Red Hawk. So I'll play it back, and I'll let you play it through. Let you watch it through. And there you see it. And there you go. He quit the match because he's never seen anyone do that before. He's like, his only strategy in the game was spamming the hell out of Gum Gum Red Hawk. And once he realized he could no longer do that with me, and that was, you know, he was done. He had no other game plan. This is what spammers do. They quit when the only thing they can do to win, can't do it anymore, right? And so this is what you see with these characters. There's always ways around it, guys, if you just think creatively enough. Yes, you might have to take damage, but sometimes it's worth it if you can benefit off of it, if you could put yourself in situations. So I'll play that last one back again just to show you guys what happened. Oh, yeah, just a little bit further. So he switched out. He brought in Luffy. He got hit. He blocked. He obviously, from as soon as he did that switch or that cancellation out of the combo, he wanted to use it, but he couldn't use it because I hit him. So I knew he was waiting for it. Switched my character. I knew I had enough time, blocked, so that he doesn't attack my first character anymore. He goes to my new assigned character. That's how it works in this game. Got him. Knocked him into next week. And there you guys go. So hopefully you guys enjoy that breakdown of how to counter Gum Gum Red Hawk. If you guys would like to see me do a video on another move that is giving you a lot of trouble with players online, just let me know. Comment that below. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. These Soloists. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.